I have been maining the Logitech G535 since November of 2022. That is more than a half a year now. Actually, a good deal more than a half a year now. But I have been I've been looking for a better headset under $100. There's some reasons why I don't think the Logitech G535 is the best headset on the market for under $100. But the Logitech G535, these have been really, really good to me. Actually been the best and most versatile headsets that I have been using. I've been testing them against a lot of other headsets, which you can see here on this channel. And you can also see that I actually think that these headsets perform better than the beloved and most used headset, the Logitech G Pro X. But and here I'm meaning the first version, because there is a new and updated version that's much more than $100. But now I can firmly say, after testing it for maybe a week or two, that I have found a new headset that I'm going to be maining from now on. I found the Razer Barracuda X, and this means that I'm finally retiring the Logitech G535. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the audio quality. We're going to do a microphone test, and battery charging usability and connectivity. See, one thing I think that makes these wireless headsets gaming headsets is that they have this 2.4 gigahertz wireless connectivity that's super fast. Razer and Logitech have their own proprietary technology called Lightspeed on the Logitech, and on the Razer it's called Hyperspeed, but essentially it's the same thing. Actually, on the Logitech, it has like I think it's about 35 or so milliseconds measured. On the Razer headsets, it should be about 17 to 20 milliseconds. But I am no pro gamer, and I can tell you this, I cannot notice the difference myself. When I'm gaming with these headsets, I don't feel a difference in lag. But when you are comparing both of these to a headset that you connected via Bluetooth, then there's a noticeable difference that these headsets are just super much faster. This is one of the reasons that these headsets are considered good enough for gaming, and many think that when you are using wireless headsets for gaming that it's not good enough, but that's because they have only been testing headsets that was connected via Bluetooth. So what made me think that the Razer is better than the Logitech? I actually love the Logitech headset, but if you go and see my last, I think I made 4 videos or 5 videos where I compared the Logitech 535 to other headsets and even more expensive headsets out there, and I kept picking this one as the winner. But if you see the comments on all of these videos, you can see that there's a lot of you out there that have problem with a static white noise in the headphones. I never had this problem, but I know exactly what you're talking about, because I just tested the SteelSeries Arctis 1 wireless headset, and it has a terrible static noise in my ears, and I couldn't even bear to wear this for more than a few hours, and I didn't even bother testing them all the way. Hopefully mine was just a bad headset that was sent to me, and some of you out there maybe have a better one. But I get it that many of you who receive this Logitech G535 actually gets this static noise in your ears, which is why I can't really fully just continue to recommend a headset that many of you don't love the way that I do. Razer is, I think, a top competitor for Logitech when it comes to connectivity. The Lightspeed and the Hyperspeed is fairly similar, but the audio quality in the Razer Barracuda, in my opinion, is better. It feels that's more bassy, whereas the Logitech 535 is more flat. I love the flat profile for editing videos and for listening to music, gaming, and YouTube. But I tested the Logitech G733 that looks exactly like the 535, but it has too much bass, and I know some of you out there love more bassy sounds. So this Razer Barracuda actually have more bass, but it's not like it's over bassy like the G733. It's just the right kind of bass. And I also feel like the stereo is in these, just right out of the gate without adjusting anything, is better. I feel like I can actually hear a difference while gaming. Bear in mind, I'm no pro gamer, I'm not even good at gaming. I just play some Fortnite from time to time, but I can feel the difference that I can actually hear more in these Razer Barracuda X, which should tell you a lot. And then there's also one thing more that I think that maybe one of the biggest differences here is that I thought the microphone in the Logitech G535 was okay, but the Razer Barracuda X microphone is so good that just listen to these tests and then you can judge for yourself. This is a raw audio test done with the Logitech G535. I have not changed anything but adjusted the volume to be as loud as the main track. This is a raw microphone test. It's recorded with the Razer Barracuda X. I have not changed anything with the audio other than adjusting the levels to be as loud as the rest of the video. In my mind, the Razer Barracuda X is better by a significant, you call it an order of magnitude better in the microphone quality. And I wanted to show you something, because if there's some of you out there who wants to start streaming and don't want to buy a microphone like this, if you do a little tweaking, and this is what the microphone would sound like just with some side equalizer inside of the OBS Studio, I'd actually say just buying the Razer Barracuda X is good enough for you to become the next Dream or other faceless gaming creator out there. Take a look at this. I'm now recording with the Razer Barracuda X inside of OBS Studio, just with a slight equalizer on the sound, and a tiny bit of compression makes this sound more full and makes this good enough for content creators out there. Just imagine that with a headset under $100, you have both the headset's quality that's good enough for gaming and a microphone quality good enough for you to be the next faceless content creator. Other than this, I actually also think that the design of the Razer headset is just that much prettier than the Logitech G535. I know that when you're wearing this headset and sitting at home, this is nothing that you should be thinking about, but I actually think that it looks better with the Razer. The only thing that Logitech wins of, this is slightly cooler to wear. It's not that it looks cooler, it's just that it's cooler to the ears. The Razer headset is just slightly a bit warmer, and this is slightly a bit more loose, but I have also been making this headset for about 7 months now. But this having not as good a microphone than the Razer have, and actually this is not cancelling out any sound passively as the Razer do. When I put on the Razer headset like this, then I actually almost cannot hear myself just with the passive voice cancelling that's in the headset. But there's a twist here, and there's a reason that this can get more complicated. Because as you see here, I don't know if you can see the background, I have the boxes for both of these, but back here I have a problem. I don't know if you can see it, but there are two different kind of Razer Barracuda X. I had to buy them both kinds to actually test how these were against each other. And if it's done, then I'm going to put the video right here. Otherwise, you'll have to subscribe and wait for the video to get out. Thank you for watching.